What if I told you that earning $100,000 a year in America no longer guarantees a comfortable life? But in New York, not in California, not even in cities that used to be considered affordable. So here's the question. If six figures aren't enough anymore, what number actually is? Stay until the end, because the answer isn't what anyone expects. For decades, the American dream came with one magical number, $100,000. It meant success, a nice home, vacations, college for your kids, a retirement without fear. But something changed. Quietly, almost invisibly, that dream started slipping away. Today, thousands of families earning six figures are living paycheck to paycheck. They're not lazy, they're not reckless. So what happened? Because the biggest reason isn't inflation, and it isn't taxes. It's something much deeper. Main story. Imagine two neighbors. One earned $100,000 in the year 2000. The other earns the same amount today. On paper, they're equal. In reality, they're living in completely different Americas. Back then, a mortgage was manageable. Groceries didn't feel like a luxury. Healthcare wasn't eating away every paycheck. Today, everything costs more, not just a little more. Sometimes double, sometimes triple. And that's where the story starts getting dangerous. Let's start with housing. A home used to be the foundation of financial security. Now, for millions of Americans, it's becoming the biggest financial trap. Mortgage rates climbed, home prices exploded, rent followed. In many cities, families spend over a third of their income just to keep a roof over their heads. And once housing eats your paycheck, everything else starts collapsing. Then came groceries. You probably noticed it yourself. The same shopping cart, the same products, but somehow the bill keeps getting bigger. Eggs, meat, milk, coffee. Every trip to the grocery store feels like another surprise. And that's before you even think about eating out. But wait, food isn't the biggest expense anymore. Healthcare is. One unexpected emergency room visit, one surgery, one chronic illness can wipe out years of savings. Even people with insurance are paying thousands out of pocket. And suddenly, a six-figure salary doesn't feel rich. It feels fragile. Now let's talk about something people rarely mention: lifestyle inflation. The moment income rises, expectations rise even faster. A better neighborhood, a newer SUV, private school, streaming subscriptions, vacation packages. None of these feel extravagant anymore. They feel normal. And that's exactly why they're dangerous. Every raise creates new expenses. Until one day, you're earning more than ever, yet saving less than ever. Jo aage hua, usne sabko chonka diya. According to multiple financial studies, millions of Americans making over $1 lakh admit they're living paycheck to paycheck. Think about that. Six figures, yet one missed paycheck, could trigger a financial crisis. How is that possible? Because income doesn't create wealth. Margin does. The gap between what you earn and what you keep. But America has quietly become a country where that gap keeps shrinking. Then came another invisible enemy: debt, credit cards, car loans, student loans. Buy now, pay later. Every monthly payment steals a piece of tomorrow. At first, it feels manageable. Then interest starts compounding. Suddenly, you're no longer working for your future. You're working for yesterday's decisions. And here's something even more shocking. Many people earning less than $100,000 are actually building more wealth. Why? Because they spend intentionally. They avoid unnecessary debt. They invest consistently. And they understand one simple truth: looking wealthy isn't the same as becoming wealthy. Now let's zoom out. America isn't facing just an inflation problem. It's facing a cost of living problem. Healthcare, housing, education, insurance, childcare. Every essential expense has risen faster than many salaries, which means even if your paycheck grows, your purchasing power quietly shrinks. That's why people feel richer on paper, but poorer in real life. And then there's retirement. Years ago, saving for retirement felt achievable. Today, many families are choosing between investing or simply paying this month's bills. That's a decision no middle-class family expected to make. Biggest twist. But here's the twist almost nobody talks about. The problem isn't that $100,000 became smaller. The problem is, the definition of comfortable became much bigger. Society constantly tells us success should look expensive. A larger house, luxury vacations, the newest phone, the latest car. More, always more. So people chase a bigger paycheck instead of building financial freedom. And that's the trap. Because no income is enough if your lifestyle always grows faster than you're earning. Remember the question from the beginning. If $100,000 isn't enough anymore, what number actually is? Here's the answer. There isn't one. Because financial security isn't created by a salary, it's created by habits, by controlling spending, avoiding unnecessary debt, investing early, building multiple income streams, and protecting the gap between what you earn and what you keep. That's why someone earning $80,000 with discipline can be wealthier than someone making $200,000 with uncontrolled expenses. That's the truth most people discover far too late. Powerful ending. The American dream didn't disappear overnight. It slowly became more expensive, and millions didn't notice until they were already trapped. So maybe the real goal was never to earn six figures. Maybe the real goal was to build a life where money works for you instead of you working endlessly for money. Because in today's America, the biggest luxury isn't earning more, it's needing less. CTA, if this video changed the way you think about money, subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden forces shaping America's economy. And tell us in the comments, what salary do you think it really takes to live comfortably in America today? Your answer might surprise everyone else.